Let's play some Wanderstop. I've talked too much. Let's play. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Sorry, my brain just like broke because I was like, man, is audio doubling up for a second? Ivy Road presents.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter.
Alta is a fighter.
When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard.
Is that what happens in a fight?
You get scared. You submit.
Dang, she got a sword straight through her freaking
But if you do the work,
stomach?
if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses,
And then she
then
tanked
you
that shit?
Take back control.
Dang, she's a
That
badass.
feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, but it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can...
Dang.
I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder.
Oh, what a twist.
Train myself back up better than ever.
We meet her and then she
Right.
immediately loses?
Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure.
No.
I'm a failure.
No!
A failure.
Spiral into depression.
I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Damn. Wanderstop. Wanderstop. A lovely tea shop in the forest. Heh, feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. I just have to... Whoa, I'm tired. Keep moving. Right. I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait. What's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Ugh, I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to I can't read, y'all. It feels good to move quickly. Oh no, I'm like covering it up slightly here. Let me move just my camera slightly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... Oh my god, there's no good place for this, is there? Sorry, guys. No, just now noticed that. I'll plug myself in the corner over there. That feels wrong there. Tuck it. Okay. There. Tucked that myself in the corner there. All right. You know, if I keep going at this pace, I could. Hang on. Keep moving. You got to keep moving. Right. Don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. Oh no. Death came to us. Yeah. Who's this bald man? A bald person. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. Alta. I have to go. Oof. My goodness. You are not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Burrow would very much like a cup of tea, which is to say that this one's name is Burrow. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful! Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop. You see? Right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Burrow, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Burrow was once facetious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Burrow already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So, you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I do not believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? Of course not. It's just a sword. Indeed, we are in agreement that the sword is that it is a sword and it is the normal weight. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? Hey, Liara. Nope, don't step on the keyboard. God dang it. Cat. Thankfully, nothing closed out on the computer. Stinky cat. May I ask what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun! Wonderful! Now then, it is time for the tea, Burrow promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you wish to help me make tea? The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps you recover? I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Haha, only fighting for Miss Ulta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journey and are badly in need of rest. You can run back to the forest, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. I like Burrow. Just call him Bo. She's alone on the bench. Dang. Nice. Move around. We got that down. This game kind of looks like, makes me think of World of Warcraft. This is how I imagine World of Warcraft looks. Oh my god, those are the cutest little penguin things I've ever seen in my life. There's so many of them. I'm bringing you with me. You're coming with me, my child. You are now mine. You're now my child. There you go. All right. Oh, the sword. Wow, it's a big window. Ah, hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold RT to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Nice. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. You see the basket that is right there, right here? Go ahead and pick it up. Sneeze, y'all. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sound good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying then? Please come speak with me. Please come speak with me. Jesus Christ. Punctuation, man. I gotta pay attention to punctuation. Oh, we could have just gone out the side door here. Dang. Excellent job! Please come to see me to discuss next steps. You set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have been fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball rarely is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use? Then, with your watering can stash, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. This will move it into your pocket. X can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. Open pocket, hold the directional pad. Okay. Here we go. Hello. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Burrow likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional sample plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Burrow simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water, and we have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it into your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. God dang it, man. I'm at my nose, like, all of a sudden is just, like, wanting to be all stuffy and runny all at the same time. Feel like I'm about to sneeze. Hate it. What the heck? It evolved. It digivolved to Plantmon. Haha, you have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again, it will grow even more seeds. And this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent, let us move on to the next step. Is this going to be written down anywhere? Oh my god, how many steps are there? Haha, do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Burrow was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct! Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you use a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? We'll be making a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. What you do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid once you made the new, can't read. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get large seeds. Go ahead and try it. And please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay, so. Nope, that's wrong. Nope, I did that completely wrong. Am I able to pick these up? I guess not, probably, right? There we go. It's a carrot. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful, miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a large variety of we have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Yes, yes. Okay. That's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment. but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside, and I will explain the tea machine to you. God dang it! Ugh. Sorry, guys. I don't know what is up with me right now. Blue fern, peak flower seed. Small hybrids, ABAB. Large hybrids. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's showing us out. Can I just, like, how do I cancel these out? I just pick these. I can just pick that up, too. Dash. Go ahead and grab you guys. Alistair, please stop. Do not start barking. Oh, God. Why does he do this? He's literally barking at nothing. Thank you so much for the follow, Graytid414. Here we are, back inside in the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness, no! Tea making will crush the mind. It will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Burrow could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay. Here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they are going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe. Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, this is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes! Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there is no concern for them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their mask. They are both astronauts. Oh no. This is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. And then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for a custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant to go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss. This is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it is also... But it has to get to somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Burrow in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So, after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it! Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of the Fuel. And the other says, no thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end. You get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their mask? Ha! That was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in the story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. Ah, I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Burrow will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to making tea? I'm quite excited, because the next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. It's beautiful. Looks overly complicated. Jesus. Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course. I am completely understanding. That joke was bad and the character should feel bad? Oh, don't be mean to Boro. But yeah, the joke was bad. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope and to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, give that a shot and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Climb the buck. Water. I'm gonna fill it all the way to the top. Next step is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. What is exactly the right temperature? Aha! That is some steaming hot water! You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Burrow's instructions helpful? Or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me the instructions. Let me figure out the rest on my own. Sure, let me figure out the rest on my own. Of course, I'm sure you will make quick work of it. Remember that your field guide provides details on the remaining steps if you need it. You can even be using the field guide while still on the ladder. Good luck. I'm eagerly looking forward to a cup of chip tea. Alright. What do we do? Heat the water. Transfer to kick the valve on the side of the water tank. This will transfer the hot water to the infuser. Okay. Nice. Add the tea, toss a ball of tea to the infuser, as well as whatever fruits and ingredients you want to add flavor. Transfer to pyramid. Pour the tea. Okay. Nope. Toss the tea ball. Here we go. There we go. Wait, do I have to get a key cup? Why can't there? Oh my god, why are you disappearing? Oh god, I did it. Oh no. Here you go. Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious! It is everything that Bro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing. Like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh? Do tell. What is bringing you joy? Winning a tournament? Haha, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are a few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer, yum. What a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait. Put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you'd be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing the course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her. Or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I am sorry, miss. I am not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. You think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior I have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Dang. Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Oh boy. No. No, no, no. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Oof. I can't believe how tired I've been. Keep moving. I can't move. I don't have the energy.
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason.
Y'all, I've voiced this before and I'll say this again. I hate when games do this, where they give you a bunch of stuff to read, but then we'll randomly throw in the voice acting. Just give us the voice acting from start to finish.
I lost. It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him, just so I can show him how strong. Oh no, Alta. Damn, Alta. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Burrow's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times. That's not like me. Yes. What a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery. I am completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. I'm not okay with it. Not okay with the body having physical limits? Yes. We fill out a complaint form right away. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm. It would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. The work is simple here, but it is enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course! There is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. I love Boro. Alto's pretty cool too. And we're back where we started. Where are those little penguin things? Bird things. I need my little bird things. I need to look at them. They're so cute. Hello, cutie patootie. A pluffin. Can I throw a pluffin into the tea maker? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. If you have to do that at some point, I will cry. I will cry. Or cry my eyes out. Alright, let's do this. Aha! So you are feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course! The very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must better acquaint you with the shop. Please, come with me. The picture. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can, but I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes? The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside, and if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Burrow finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps? This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Burrow is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here. One of the dishwashing train cars. Gosh darn it, can't read. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system as in olden times. Was that normal? Do people do that? Is everything making sense so far? Indeed it is. Yes. Very good. I am glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh God, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? With the right apron? They will. Here. Let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Whoa, this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. This isn't any way true and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one thing we must do before opening the shop. This way? Walk faster, Broro. Oh my God. Why are you walking so slow? Speed up. Faster, I say. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. Oh my god. More walking, just hurry up. I assume it's gonna go here. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Burrow, you don't know how important the sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intended to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes. I can see that you will. Burrow is most confident in you. All right. I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So, how exactly am I supposed to run the shop? I'll figure it out as we go. How exactly am I supposed to figure... Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and if you are needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. There's a book in there on gardening written by Burrow's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, good for us. Good for us indeed. All right, it's the top of the hour break time, y'all. I'm going to go use the restroom and all that. Morning, Jess. Are we winning? I mean, we're running a tea shop, Charzander. I got to take a quick top of the hour break, though. I'll be right back. And when we come back, we'll continue on with Wanderstop, and we'll actually run the tea shop. BRB.